All right, y'all, we'll get started with the video in just a second. Before we do, want to let you know we got a huge sale going on right now over on our website, htfmerch.com. All of our 2023 apparel is on sale. We got hoodies. We got the Jesse hoodie from 2023. We got the 3-car hoodie from 2023. It's on sale. We got even the wrap that we're still running, at least for a little bit here at the beginning of the year, our 5 years of fun wrap from the Dome. That hoodie is on sale. T-shirts, plenty of t-shirts. There's the 3-car t-shirt, one of my favorite colors there, in the navy blue. Got it in gray. We got a red Joseph shirt from earlier in 2023, gray as well. Oh wait, that's me. It's a 56 shirt, also on sale. Even Jesse's Gator Bait shirt, which he'll still be running this wrap at the beginning of the year for a little bit, that's on sale. Like I said, all of our 2023 racing t-shirts are on sale. It's 23% off. 23% off if you put in the code SALE2023, no spaces, SALE 2023. Get to the website, htfmerch.com, enter the code SALE2023 for 23% off all of our 2023 racing t-shirts. Let's get started with the video. What's this thing doing in here? Look, Jordan, you got our floor dirty.
Yeah. Well, that stuff was hidden.
It was hiding in there. Is it, what was that? Some Midwestern dirt there?
So I do believe it is a mixture of Volusia and like Montpelier, Lima Land.
All right. Well, since it's some exotic dirt, we'll allow it. It's not the typical stuff we have here in the Hunt the Front shop, that's for sure. So we have moved on from the Crown Vics. I promise we're about to get back to work. We have gotten back to work on late models, but we got Jordy's modified in here this week. We had to unload. This thing has been camping out in his enclosed trailer out front, or out back rather. We had to unload it to load up the Crown Vics, and it worked out for Jordy because the Crown Vics are still loaded. So since there's nowhere to put Jordan's car, here it sits. And while it's sitting here, I guess he's trying to make use of his time and get some work done.
A little bit.
I'm gonna put a motor in.
Might as well get the motor in and get it. Yeah, while it's nice and warm in here, get the engine in it and get it running. I think that's the goal right this second. So you didn't come up with a crate motor though?
No.
This is the same built what is it?
It's like a 358
yeah,
roughly.
That same engine he had in his blue car. I think he had his heart set on getting a crate engine to go in here, but for now this is what we're going to be working with. This is a Shaw?
This is a Shaw.
What year is it?
16.
2016 Shaw. What Jordy is updated to. That's a big jump from your 2001 whatever you had out there. Good up here. It's like it was designed to be there.
Yeah.
So you trying to get it ready for February?
Yep.
Think.
Great
So,
race.
yeah. Okay, so we're racing these two cars. That's a lot of work. There's some work to be done there. We're going crate racing, Southern Raceway, February 16th and 17th, and that same weekend, they're going to be running the IMCA cars. And then just a few weeks later is the Clash on the Coast, which is the big IMCA 4-race mini series down here at Southern and at Northwest Florida Speedway. So Jordy's got a lot of opportunity to race coming up. Just got to get this thing together. So which transmission is this? One Jesse, you stole from Jesse and he stole back and you done stole back again?
Well, this is the one that Jesse stole from me.
And now you're stealing it back?
Yeah.
Okay.
There it is. There's a little bit of space. I think it's the paint. I just
painted
painted
on the bell housing.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you: which weighs more, the bell housing or the transmission?
Oh man,
Pretty close.
definitely pretty close.
That's a steel bell housing. I guess we call it like a scatter shield, basically.
Shatterproof.
Yeah.
Shatterproof there.
It weighs a lot more than the bell housing on our late models.
I think I just looked it up because this is $600 bell housing.
Woo.
I looked it up in Performance Bodies. I think it weighs 68 pounds.
Yeah, I believe it.
Oh yeah.
See if this thing will crank.
I bet you this thing cranks up and
What
runs.
do y'all think? Will it crank?
It's gonna crank
I feel like it's gonna crank.
unless it
It's
froze up.
cold.
I feel like I'm wasting my time getting in. I'm just gonna.
Oh no! Wait, no. Did you
Oh.
bring the jump box?
It don't need that. It got a new battery.
Well, see what it does. Hit it one time.
Hit it, Joe.
Hey, we switched gears. Now we're checking on Crown Victorians.
Oh, it was
Wow. Look at that,
I
look
think
at
it-
that knife.
Birds
I
like a
think I
kitten.
hear 8 cylinders.
Yeah, it just needed a few days to catch
Like,
its
what
breath.
did you do though? I mean, oh, it's fine.
Go race it.
Yeah.
Plenty of room on my side. I don't know.
ain't running.
It ain't running. It's still got an. It's still got an issue there. You good? On back.
Well, it sounded good in the trailer.
It idles okay. I'm watching. You didn't see that coming? He gonna go test it out. We can listen from
I don't
here.
know, it sounds kind of quiet, doesn't
It definitely got a little tick something going on.
it? Well, it didn't fix itself.
No, it didn't fix itself sitting in the trailer for a week and a half.
I don't feel like running out there and chasing.
He's about to go by right there.
Well, he ain't back
He's,
at all.
what he's doing is he's slinging the dirt off of it. Yeah, it's definitely not up. No,
Yeah.
no.
Need to go see a doctor. Could you imagine if I flopped it?
I was like,
I
oh
was just trying
crap.
to get some
Get mud off of it. It ain't running, is it?
No, it ain't.
No, no. All right, so our Crown Vic situation.
Pretty sad.
Yeah. to long story short, yeah, it's pretty sad. But the good news is we got.
It's on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. So the good news is we got 2 cars, and I don't know if the camera caught that.
What happened?
This chunk of mud fell off like right after I said we got 2 cars. But we got 2 cars, and I'm sure we can get one of them to run enough to go racing with one of these here pretty soon.
I like your confidence.
You had them dialed up.
Here's what me and Jesse talking about on the way to the racetrack. Like a 2,500 to win Crown Vic race. Like, think about that monetarily. Like, what does that equal to in a split motor?
Like a 25,000 win.
At least a 10.
I think the thing that I've learned about this stuff is before you go fast, you must first go.
Yeah.
Because 6 cars finished that race.
Yeah, they did.
So
And there's 30?
no, there was 40 cars there.
Yeah.
26 started it, and 6 finished, and we didn't even make a whole heat race.
I had a good chance to win that race. For real.
Life would be so much different right now.
So the plan with the Crown Vic is we are going to get it figured out, get it running. Not sure, we lost a couple cylinders somewhere along the way. Not sure what that's gonna take to fix it, but we are going to get it fixed, and hopefully February 9th, I believe, is a Friday night, USCS Sprint Cars will be at Southern Raceway for a doubleheader that weekend, and on Friday night of that weekend, we're hoping to get Joshua out there in Buford to do some more Crown Vic racing. So we'll catch y'all up on that, but definitely some work gonna have to happen here to get this thing back running. While we have been slowed down here the last few days, we have been doing a little something different. We started a new channel, the Hunt the Front podcast, and me and Jesse, Joseph, and Joshua, each night after Volusia, the World Outlaws down at Speed Weeks at Volusia Speedway Park, we went live on the new channel, talked about the races, talked about other topics in dirt late model racing, and we're going to do that for all of the Speed Weeks.
We're talking about our new podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Joseph gave his opinion on a lot of things.
A lot of things.
That was interesting. But we talk about everything in dirt late model racing, especially the Speed Weeks races that are happening. Check it out over on our new channel, the Hunt the Front podcast. We're going to do that as much as we can during Speed Weeks, go live after the races, and then we'll see how it goes, and we might make it a thing going forward as well.
And a lot of people are having trouble finding it. The link for the channel is going to be in the description of this video.
Check it out, and then join us this weekend, starting Thursday night after, where they at this week? Golden Isle, Lucas Oil Series kicking off. So check that out, and come join us. It's been a lot of fun. Now that we have talked about modifieds, Crown Vics, podcasting, we promised y'all we were going back dirt late model racing. Our next race will be with this car right here. This is the one we call Foghorn. I always got to look because I get them mixed up. But this was our first Longhorn that we got. It has the Clements engine in it. It's the car we were running there at the end of last year. It won the last time it was out, Southern Raceway with the Southern All-Stars. But we will be going to All Tech Raceway with the Lucas Oil Series here in a couple weeks, February 2nd and 3rd. I believe they're racing for $10,000 on Friday night and then $15,000 on Saturday. If everything goes as planned with the super late model, we are also planning on taking a crate car to All Tech as well. Ain't that the plan?
Man, I think we're gonna think about it.
we're gonna think about it, and whether we take a crate car or not, we gotta get them ready to race also. So the plan right now would be to get Jesse's gator bait skins off of Faithful. This is Faithful. Remember, we were planning on having Jesse run Faithful at Buckshot back in December, but that got rained out. So we're gonna have to get Jesse's skins off of Faithful, put them back over here on Betty, which Joseph ran at the Dome, which means we got to get the skins off of Betty and put on Faithful. Did I get all that right?
Say that it didn't hurt my feelings about the Buckshot deal.
Getting rained out.
And Jesse, you know, missing his chance.
Right. I mean, it wasn't going to be any different than that car for him. I mean,
no, but
he,
you know, there's just a little bit, you know.
This is your baby, huh?
That's it, man. You know.
Right.
This thing's my
Pride and joy.
sweet pea here. We gotta get all this crap off of it.
That go with the door or the car?
We're taking that crap off. Look at that. It ain't even white. Ow. Can you imagine if all this was rivets, how much money we'd be spent in rivets?
That's true. But
At least it's reusable bolts.
rivets weigh a lot less than bolts. So think about all the weight you could be saving.
Oh, there still is a weight rule.
Yeah, I guess so. That's a good point.
One thing I've thought about here recently with all these different endeavors we've been doing in the racing the Crown Vics, and then really mainly since doing that front wheel drive and the enduro.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of thought about it like, man, I think that I would like to try to just drive a whole bunch of different things.
Okay.
Racing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like dirt late model racing is what we do and it's fun, and like nothing's going to beat that.
Right.
But
You've been doing that for...
been doing it, and it's like it's really hard to get to the next level of that. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to achieve that.
Financially.
Because that financially and just what it takes to be there and stay there. You know, really, you got to have a lot there to make that happen. So I've kind of thought about it there the last little bit. Like, man, it'd be cool if we could kind of find some ways to find just a bunch of stuff to drive and go do. You know what I mean? Like be car people.
Right.
You know, I go and do like race car stuff.
I feel like you got one specific thing on your mind though.
I don't.
I thought you were about to put out
here's
like
the thing I seen on Facebook. I was on Facebook the other day, and there was this video come up with this dude racing these what are they, like these little sports cars on a road course.
Okay.
Like Miata or something. I don't know what it was. It's like, dang, I bet I could. Like I was watching, like, dang, he didn't, mash the gas, but he'd be letting. I'm like, I think I could do better than this guy. I don't know who it was, no idea. But they were racing. He was racing up front, and I'm like, I think I could do better.
You could go faster than that.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of those races are long distance, so you got to pace yourself.
Yeah, I don't think this was that. But then I seen a rallycross race where I don't remember who it was, or I know Travis Pastrana was in it, and I was watching them, and it was dirt and asphalt jumps and stuff, and that's something I really.
Well, you drove by him in that Crown Vic.
I'm saying, yeah, and I got some old motocross experience.
Right. So if somebody's got something
I just think it'd be really cool to diversify a little bit and do some different stuff, and just find stuff to race and drive. I know I could probably run good in that kind of stuff. I just think I could be good at it.
You're versatile.
And what I've done recently with the front wheel drive car and turn around going right and stuff, it's got me thinking like, dang, there's different things than going around in this left turn circle.
Yeah, the dirt late model. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people watching this, they're gonna be like, "What is he talking about? He has lost his mind." Anyway, if you come up with something, if you have something interesting for Joseph to drive,
Yeah.
that's competitive.
Yeah, I think I'd love to do it.
I like the sound of that. Go ahead. Go ahead. He needs a longer one for the left rear. Here, take that with you.
I'm not gonna get these bolts out.
Oh yeah, I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
So this door is going on where we just took Jesse's stuff off.
Yep. I'm getting my car back.
And we are going to run, for the first few races of this year, we are running this wrap. Since our official, we did this kind of as a 5 years of fun thing for the Dome and the end of our 5th season, but our official 5-year anniversary from our first upload is March 5th. So until then, I believe we're gonna run the 5 years of fun wrap.
Yep. I think we've kind of decided that this old car here, we're gonna send it up the road.
Well, we're gonna find a nice new home for it.
Right. But I think we're gonna get it for sale. I think the plan is here to get the crate motor back in it for Jesse, the 604 motor, and
it will be sitting here turnkey with plans of Jesse racing it, and
once or
then
twice, 2 or 3 times, and
or if someone wants it,
Yeah,
you know,
have it.
beforehand. Basically, we're gonna bolt our 604 that Jesse's been running in this car, and then Jesse's gonna race it unless someone comes and buys it.
we're gonna this way. We're gonna, once we get the motor and all in it, we're gonna be posting it for sale. Turnkey car, every piece of it, ready to go to the racetrack. Maybe probably minus the seat.
Jesse will keep his seat.
But everything else will be there, and we're going to tell it turnkey 604 late model. So keep that in mind. Anybody's about to pull the trigger on something, just before you go off and do that.
And we could have it sitting here ready to race in February for
Yep.
$10,000 right out here at Southern Raceway. You could pick it up, put your seat in it, we'll help you bolt it in, and then you could go race it for 10 grand at Southern Raceway. If not, we're gonna let Jesse's gonna race it. And then I think once it's gone, we got something else. We got something else coming. But we gotta get this going first.
Yeah.
As y'all can see, we don't really have a whole lot of room for another one yet. There you
You
go.
didn't need much.
A little help. This
Goes over there.
goes back over here. There. That helps. This is faithful. It's got the 10 back on it. They got Buford cleaned up. Looks good. Gotta pump the brakes. I won't get in front of you then. So something else I forgot to mention about the Crown Vics. The other one's still in the white trailer over there, by the way. But if we can get these things running right over Pensacola, 5 Flag Speedway, Pensacola, Florida, it's like 30 minutes from us. They race them regularly over there on Friday night. So we got us 4 or 5 events picked out that we're pretty sure we can make it with our Crown Vics and do some asphalt racing. Anyway, y'all let us know what you think about that. It'd be pretty cool to be able to go over there with a couple cars and swap drivers. Joshua will do some racing, Dusty, Jordan, everybody be able to do some racing on a few random off weekends here and there. As far as the late model racing goes, we are definitely planning on running the Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series and then mixing in as much super and crate late model racing as possible. Preliminary plans for the 2024 season: Hunt the Front Super Dirt Series and Eldora for the Dream in the World. After that, we just gonna kind of have to wait and see and pick and choose. Sounds like if Joseph had his way, he might would be running a rallycross or a stadium truck or something. Who knows what. Anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with us. We'll be back in here getting ready to go to All-Tech with the Super and possibly the crate. We will have our schedule updated soon on our website. Don't forget to check out the new channel, the Hunt the Front podcast. That's been a lot of fun. Thank you to everyone that's joined us. And if you haven't gotten over there and checked us out, the link is in the description where you can find that channel. And don't forget, you can get merchandise at htfmerch.com. We got the sale going on to save 23% on 2023 racing apparel. HTFmerch.com for that. Thank y'all for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. We will see y'all later.